This is a 30-inch tall, 170-foot long, double open-ended AquaDam. It's been used, stored, inspected, and now we're on the reuse. This is on third reuse of this dam. This is on Clear Lake, California. Private homeowners, flood control.
Second time, excuse me.
Oh, second time. Won't be long before it's the third time though. So now we are unwrapping that AquaDam. It gets a new wrap. When the outer wrap is pulled away, the AquaDam itself is exposed. And it's important to orient the AquaDam so it's pointing in the direction that it will unroll. Alright, there's the AquaDam. Unrolling it to expose the open end, which is where the fill tubes are. And there it goes. Turn it one time. Let gravity do some help here. And the daffodils are saved. And everything looks good. Now we got to pull it up the hill, make a pleat, or really we'll probably unroll more, and then pull it back up the hill, make a pleat, pull it, unroll more, etc., until we've got it all unrolled. And then we'll be dragging the length of AquaDam through the bushes to the right and going around the front of the house, which is facing the lake and exposed to the rising water. Now that a portion of the AquaDam has been unrolled, we're pulling back a length of it so that we can get it through this gap in the vegetation, which will get us into the path along the face of the house facing the lake. That's where the AquaDam needs to be. With about a third of the AquaDam still rolled up, one person is able to pull it into position and then unroll it where it's more convenient for unrolling, shifting it as necessary to conform to obstructions along the path of the AquaDam. The additional slack is being pulled further along the path of the AquaDam into the bushes, past the bushes, into the back of the house. As he pulls, it's just pulling it from up the hill. So this is a back and forth process. Pull the slack, and then fold it back, and then pull more slack. Now that the extra slack has been pulled in closer to the roll can be pulled further along the path of the AquaDam. Oh, that's it.
Well, you gotta get more.
Alright, there it is. You heard the man, gotta go get more.
More slack.
Yep, from right up that hill. We'll be taking the slack down from the hillside where we started the dam. The open end of the dam only needs to be 30 inches higher than the main body of the dam. And this slope is about 8 feet tall, a little hillside. So we can really start the dam up in here and still have plenty of elevation to bring the rest of the dam to its full design height. So now the single person is pulling the AquaDam down, pulling the slack down in front of this gap between the bushes, and we'll just work that slack on down until the full path of the AquaDam has been realized with actual AquaDam.
Oh,
2.5 pounds a foot, but it adds up. So now we're on the lake facing side of the house. There's very little space between the edge of the house and the edge of the bank, but it's going to be enough to squeeze this 30-inch tall AquaDam in alongside the house, along with the help of some wooden braces. So now before we make the turn, we're gathering all the slack up at the turn so we can pull in a straight line and not have to pull any material around the corner of the house. Alright, now we've got all the slack up past the corner, and we can pull everything back in a straight line from that corner. And now it's getting a little tough because we're in a very narrow spot between the corner of the house and that metal post. And when we fill the dam up, it'll be pushing on one or the other. Alright, we're just going to be taking the end of this dam right up that little boat ramp hill.
have to go back and get more slack.
Yep, we're going to get some more slack. Pulling more slack up around the corner of the house so that it can then be pulled in a straight line further along the path of the AquaDam. Shape that corner up a little bit. Now this juniper bush has been pruned back a little bit by the homeowner, and as the AquaDam fills, it will be pushing up against it. But this seems to cause no permanent damage to any of the shrubbery. in our experience.
CBS affiliate for Houston, which we advertised with, picked it up, showed it all over the country.
Now this angle is not complementary to the AquaDam, but we'll take a small turn in the dam to make it go straight up and down the angle slope of the bank, and that will make for a more stable landing for the AquaDam. Now we are smoothing the end of the dam up to the right angle of the slope. Final adjustments before we fill it. Of course, this dam extends much further up the bank than it needs to in order to achieve its necessary elevation. The last little bit of slack is being pulled out along the path of the dam. Nice and flat. This dunnage material will be used as padding between the AquaDam and any rough or sharp surfaces that may cause abrasion to the dam from wave action during installation. This is a tubular piece of dunnage, so a slit is made along the top side to allow it to unfold into a sheet of dunnage. The AquaDam is made with very durable material. However, during contact with flood water, wave action may cause the AquaDam to list back and forth, rubbing incessantly against abrasive obstructions. This can cause damage or abrasion to the outside of the AquaDam, eventually leading to lack of containment of water inside the AquaDam. To mitigate this, dunnage is placed between the AquaDam and potential abrasive obstructions. And it seems to work pretty well. The abrasive obstruction that's being padded here is the juniper bushes, which contain some smaller 3/4 inch branches that have been clipped, presenting stubs or stumps to the AquaDam. So this extra material is being laid over it in order to give some padding to that. Alright, cracks getting filled in to help mitigate seepage into the protected area, improve the seal beneath the AquaDam. We're completing the final layout of the dam, envisioning its full installed width and keeping it further away than that from any obstructions, anything it might lean on. These wood boards are nice. We could put some brace boards up against those if needed. This corner has been rounded out nicely.
Now back to the pumps.
Back to the pumps. Time to start filling now that this AquaDam's layout is complete. Now that the AquaDam is laid out, the two pumps will be hooked up with the hoses to pump into the two open fill tubes at the open end of the AquaDam. This dam is double open-ended, so both ends are open. As the water is pumped in there, it will fall down to the lower elevation, filling the main body of the AquaDam and making that water-filled, non-rolling barrier that we love so much. Some dunnage material has been pulled under the AquaDam here. Extra dunnage material has been cut off from what's underneath, and we'll reuse the other length in another place. There's a stone chimney or column with a stone foundation, and that's a must for being padded with the AquaDam. Now this doesn't have to be dunnage, although it's easier. It could be old tarps, it could be a sheet of plywood. You can even use the very wrap that the AquaDam came in as dunnage. And in there. The 2x4 boards are being set up along the downhill side of the dam for extra support as it fills, and some other heavy obstructions are being removed from next to the house to make the better turn with the AquaDam. Okay, that 30-inch dam, one side is filling. Boom. Right there, down, and into the right side chamber of the AquaDam tube. As the AquaDam fills, it unfolds to its full length, or full width. And these braces, these wooden support braces, help stop the AquaDam from coming this way, and they hold it so it goes that way during installation. Okay, as the water came up to this point, at the outside of the corner. It kind of got hung up on an internal fold, so we're working the plastic a little bit to help the water get past this point and continue flowing. There it goes, and you can see it even unfolding all the way at the far corner. And once hydraulic communication has been established, then no more working on that plastic has to be done. The water just fills it up and expands it. Very close to the sides of the bank, but these wooden boards here are going to hold that dam in place. Yeah. Alright. The AquaDam continues to fill and push off. The one side of the AquaDam continues to fill and push off of the wooden braces, and that makes it rotate towards the house. That'll help keep the AquaDam towards the house and away from this bank leading into much lower ground called deeper water. We want to stay out of deep water. This 6x6 is another brace board holding the AquaDam against the downhill slope, the cross-hill slope, as the outer tube of the AquaDam continues to fill. After only about 5 minutes, the outer tube is about halfway full, leaving a nice little gap here for the other tube to fill up into. And because this tube will always be taller, it'll hold this tube in place against the house. Very tricky installation site. This is a drop-off into 4-foot water. Now the second side is filling. The inside tube that was filling, now this one is filling, and it's making an AquaDam. The dam is mostly full. We're just topping it off, and then he'll have his flood protection in place. This is the narrowest spot for the AquaDam, and it's right on the edge of the brickwork there, but it's holding in place. That's good. The dam continues to fill. It's about maybe 2 feet high at this point. The 30-inch dam is almost full. Squeezing in on a very narrow ledge in here, and then around to the front of the property, and then up the hillside. The AquaDam is starting here, open end. Goes down, turns, around to the other side of the house, and then up the hillside on the other side of the house. Okay, the AquaDam is full, 30 inches tall, 170 feet of lineal barrier protection. We started this around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's now 5 to 5, so generously we'll say that that is 2 hours of work time, mostly pump time. And now this household is protected up to 24 inches of water depth control. when the floods come, when the lake level rises. And to take it away is similarly easy. Drain the water, roll the dam up, and take it away for long-term or short-term storage. No bobcats, no teams of people, no noise, no waste, no scars on the landscape, just water-filled flood protection. The 30-inch tall AquaDam is fully filled with water, 170 feet long. Water comes to near to about 5 to 10 feet from the end. So it's basically just long enough with a little bit of extra footage. It goes basically in a U shape around the house. This is the hillside leg, and then we're coming down and it zigzags through in front of the house and comes up on the other side. So this dam is 30 inches tall, easily. It is full dam. And so now he's ready for the flood, the lake's floodwaters to rise, and he can be sitting pretty with an AquaDam.